Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Sunday Soul Message. I'm doing another one. So today we have the beautiful deck by Tosha Silver. It's a brand new deck. Can't see it in this light. Sorry, I have all this glare. I don't have the right light set up. I'm doing my best to figure out all this technology with video. But anyway, thanks for your patience. So for those of you who've never met me before, my name is Linda Galvan, and I'm a transformational facilitator for women. And I help women get unstuck and find deeper fulfillment in their lives through aligning to their deeper soul purpose. And of course, we can feel unfulfilled in many areas of our life, from relationships to our business, our career, finances, our health, our body, even spiritual ways that we are disconnected and we feel unfulfilled. And I work in all those areas because the truth is, there's really just one answer, and that answer is love, and to stop resisting love. And so I use a lot of very powerful techniques and processes that help women to realign in a quicker way to their fulfillment and get themselves unstuck. So if you're one of those people, or you know someone who really needs the support that I offer through the work I do, please send them my way. I would be so grateful. So let's start with this beautiful deck. So like I said, Tosha Silver has a brand new deck. Tosha Silver has written the Change Me prayer that I've used a lot in the work I've done, especially last year. And this is her deck called Offerings, I think. Let me actually get the cover. Just in case you collect Oracle decks like I do, you might want to get this. It's called the Wild Offering Oracle. Sorry for the glare. But anyway, it's a really beautiful deck, beautiful art. And I just love the simplicity. I love complex decks. They just take a little bit longer to interpret. These simple decks, I just love how they're just so direct. So today we're going to see what is the message for this week for everyone who's watching. And then I'll share with you any transmissions I get about it. Oh, interesting. So today's message is on, gosh, there's so much bright light here, companionship. So I'm going to read that because I'm sure you can't read that. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you are ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. Wow, I can't believe I drew this card. This has been an interesting theme that's been popping up lately with clients and people I know. So I'm going to read this again. This is really a beautiful message. Companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. Oh, I love talking about this topic on companionship relationships, the whole concept of aloneness. We've all felt alone many times in our life. And I just want to, share some interesting energies, awarenesses that I'm receiving just from holding this card as I tune into the energy of everyone who's going to actually watch this video. So what I am hearing to share with you is that, there's a difference between aloneness, like being alone, and isolation. Okay, so it's important that we have our alone time, right? It's healthy. We need to have a time to unplug from everybody, including our children and our families, to be able to really kind of regenerate ourselves and give ourselves the deep rest that we need. Okay, so aloneness is needed. It's important. It's an important aspect of even companionship. You need to have your alone time even when you're in a marriage or a relationship. If you don't have a balance of alone time with together time, you're going to run into some problems, including codependency issues and things along those lines. So it's really interesting that the theme today is around companionship and aloneness. So I do feel that there's a message here around balance, balancing aloneness with companionship. But maybe you're saying, well, I am already alone all the time. I don't have a companion, so I'm getting enough aloneness. Thank you, Linda. I don't need any more. So I hear you. I understand. I have been there many, many times myself. And the reason why that might be going on for you is because you're not really embracing the aloneness. Okay, so we tend to resist aloneness, especially if it's been for a prolonged amount of time. We're like, I'm tired of being alone. I don't want to be alone anymore. Um, so we need to understand that sometimes we're not getting the message. Sometimes the reason why something is prolonged is because we're resisting it. We're not allowing ourselves to embrace, in this particular message, the aloneness. Because maybe you're still ignoring, even though you're alone, you are still ignoring aspects of yourself that need attention and love. And you're hoping that somehow something out there, a person, a special, mate, is going to fix all of that. And I'm here to tell you, no, that's not going to happen. It'll be a nice little band-aid for a while and it'll feel good and you won't be alone for a while. But then guess what? I think the worst thing to feel is aloneness in a relationship. That is like the worst of the worst. It's like here you are, you finally got that relationship you thought was going to take away the aloneness, and you're still feeling the aloneness. So if that's happening to you right now, it's because you are not paying attention to what needs to be paid attention to within you. It's not about the other person. It never will be. It's not about finding that special person that'll take away this alone feeling. That won't happen either. Aloneness, that feeling of I'm all alone and there's no one there for me, that's really a spiritual disconnect that you're having. You're literally in a disconnect between yourself and creator, divine, the the energy that created you, source, whatever you want to call that powerful energy that created you. You have created to disconnect, not the divine. Divine never disconnects from you. You somehow disconnect from that powerful energy, and then you feel alone. The truth is that beautiful divine source energy is all around you already. It has not disconnected from you. Your job is to reconnect to it and then listen to the messages that are going to help you to be able to release out these illusory feelings, thoughts, stories around aloneness so that you can then attract, in some of your cases, a special person into your life. But just know that that's not going to be the answer. Okay, so just because a wonderful person comes into your life, that doesn't mean it's going to get rid of this deeper aloneness you're feeling. That will show up again, even in any relationship. So it's about you addressing it now. Be willing to see that there's gifts in this aloneness time so that you can dive deep into yourself and heal those aspects of yourself. Usually it's the young child in you that didn't receive the attention, the love, the nurturing that he or she needed when you were younger, and you did feel really alone when you were younger. And right now in this energy, a lot of our old patterns are being triggered so that we can heal them and close the book and start anew and stop creating patterns around these old wounds, because that's what happens. We continue to create patterns around old wounds. So if you had a lot of aloneness as a young child, then you're probably recreating that pattern somehow as an adult because you never healed and forgave those in your life who were supposed to, take care of you and keep you safe and nurture you and connect with you, etc. For whatever reason, they weren't strong enough at that time. And so your job is to forgive and to give yourself the nurturing, the self-love, the attention that you need during this alone time. Because only you know how to fulfill those parts of yourself that need fulfilling. And that means for some of you, it's about talking to the little one inside you who was alone, who felt there was nobody there for him or her when you were younger. and let that little one in you know, I'm here for you now. I'm your mother, father. Because all of us need to reparent ourselves. All of us need to be the mother, father to that deeper part of ourselves, that younger part of ourselves that didn't get the need met. And so if you did not get your needs met for connection when you were younger, it makes sense that you continue this pattern of aloneness that then perpetuates itself in all kinds of ways in your life. So it's time for you to address those deeper woundings of your childhood or your youth, so that then you can give yourself, the younger one in you, what he or she needed. And usually it's something as simple as just going into a quiet moment of meditation and imagining that younger you that didn't get the need met for connection, and letting that younger you know, I'm here. I love you. I'm here to connect with you now. You're not alone. And you need to talk to that little one and let that little one know, you're not alone. I'm here. And I love you. And let's have a conversation. And let's play. And then create a beautiful scenario in your mind of what this little one would have wanted from his or her family instead of what actually occurred. It doesn't mean that what happened didn't happen. Of course it did. However, when we can give that little one a different experience through creating a new outcome, it actually heals that old energy. So it doesn't continue to run you, because it's a subconscious wounding that keeps running you. And I'm sure you don't want that to continue. You want to be able to have your alone time and let it be healthy alone time, not, painful suffering alone time. So that when you are in a relationship with someone, you can really feel connected. Like I said, one of the worst feelings is to be in relationship and feel that aloneness, not feel connected. And that has, again, nothing to do with the other person. It has to do with parts of you that are disconnected, so that you can't receive the connection from the other. So this is a beautiful message today in this card. And I love the little prayer at the end. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. So really dive into this alone time as a sacred time to really heal the wounding, so that you can open to healthier relationships, the ones that you are already in, creating a healthier relationship within the relationships you're in, and also attracting in healthier relationships and letting go of those relationships that maybe were based on need instead of true, authentic connection. So I hope this message served you today. I send you much love and blessings. Please share this video with whoever you feel needs to hear this message. I hope that these videos get out to all of those out there who are needing these messages, so that they can move into a deeper sense of peace, knowing that they are always loved by the divine, and that it's just a matter of looking at what was wounded so that then we can release it and invite in the beautiful light of healing that's already here for us. So if you really love these complimentary audios that I send, these Sunday soul messages, I'm going to have a link in the email and probably at the bottom of this video, so that you can donate to the cause and create a beautiful sacred exchange balance between what I give out there in the world and what you receive. A message I've been receiving lately has been really strong. There is a law of give and receive. There is a law of balance that we all have to honor. And I realize that I have knocked that law off balance, because I'm a very big giver and not as big a receiver. And so one of the messages that I have received in my own meditative experiences with the divine is that when you knock that law off balance, it will start to show up in your life. And so if I am over giving, then I'm not receiving. So if you are doing a lot of receiving but not giving, you're also knocking the law off balance. So it's about the balance between giving and receiving. So I thank you so much for supporting the work that I do, and I hope that it's a benefit for you. And I send you lots of love this week. I hope you have a beautiful, amazing experience with your alone time, that you have aha moments, many blessings, so that you can truly feel the deep connection that is already there between you and the divine, that you're always loved, you're always held in love and light, and that the connection is there, it's waiting for you. Just a matter of you allowing it in. And so with love and light, I send so many blessings. Yeah. Bye, everybody.